Hello, hi. I think everybody's still here. Rachel could take a little nap.
Yeah.
We will, if everyone's physically not emotionally prepared, or, physically as prepared as they're going to be. We'll start with this thing called Dungeons & Dragons. Our 30th session of this campaign. I mean, depending on your perspective, we've been playing for like 3 years or 3 weeks.
Blimey.
Or all of the above.
Or all of the above. Oh, okay, so housekeeping. I think I have one item. Well, two items. No, well, one item. One is when you guys took a long rest last session, and Yelena did not roll her temporary hit points from her socks of the well rested.
Ah,
So you're gonna have to look up exactly what you rolled
what
for
do I
those
have to
temporary
roll?
hit points.
Let's see my inventory here.
It's like a D8 or a D6 that you roll for hit points, I think. Because that might come in handy. Otherwise.
One free hit die, so that is for me.
Oh, that's a 1d8 you roll.
1d8. Okay, should I just do that now?
Yeah, roll a 1d8.
It helps if I roll it in the chat.
Yeah, that's always super effective. Nah, that's probably a lie, actually.
No, wow, one whole hit point.
Woo!
Wow.
It's more than 0.
Yeah,
And 1 hit point's all it takes to stay alive.
this is true.
So yay! The one thing I do like about this new version of Fantasy Grounds is it labels your avatars with the number of inspirations you have.
Oh, I wondered what that number was.
Yeah, I think Yelena not having a number on hers means she just has 1. I think it's either you have nothing if you don't have any inspiration. You have a little gold diamond.
Yeah, I just have 1.
And then you have a gold diamond with 2 if you have the 2, which is the max you can have.
I have the 2.
You have the touch. And so, and we're playing with that. I'm not even sure if it's part of the 2024 D&D rules. I don't care. But I liked it from the testing stuff, and I think that it's worked nicely for us. That even in utter failure, there is a bright spot, and when you roll in that one, you get an inspiration. I like that. So we're still doing that. Anyway, that was the housekeeping thing. As for a summary of what happened last session, I feel like not much happened last session, yet so much happened last session, which is pretty much every session you guys ever have. We did some retcon, and I think you guys made, I think you managed to successfully make a few extra phase-in arrows or something that allow Yelena to shoot at incorporeal stuff. I think that's something that happened.
Looking at my inventory here.
I don't remember that. I haven't got it noted down either.
Well, I let you use inspiration to allow what's his face to reroll.
That sounds familiar.
Okay.
His crafting checks.
I've got 3 alchemist fire arrows in my inventory. Oh yeah, 3 phase arrows. I have 3 phase arrows.
Okay, cool. Because I think you did failed checks. The checks have failed or something before, and you ended with the water arrows. So you have 4 holy water arrows, you have 3 phasing arrows. And you have 3 flasks of holy water, which is just a throwing object. So the difference between those things is they have, I think, similar effects on impact. It's just that you can only throw for 20 feet without disadvantage, whereas Yelena being Yelena can shoot an arrow across the United States. Or at least it feels like. I mean, it's like there's no distance limits as far as the Dungeon Master is concerned. If if it's visible, you can shoot it. As long as it's not behind a tree, you can shoot it.
I'm dying at these logs. Bloatedghoul.xml.
They're really annoying, aren't they?
Undead,
You guys are so
undead
fixated on
diet.xml.
bloatedghoul.xml.
Every time I resize my window, it pops up the error log.
Pops up
So-
bloatedghoul.xml.
It's
I got that.
this log. It's this log file that lists all these things. I've got
Yeah,
bloatedghoul.xml at Tome of Beast to bloatedghoul.ping.
but it won't let you close it out.
Yeah, it'll close it out, but it keeps opening it up. It's just funny.
No.
It's more
Maybe
funny than
I need to
anything.
bug report that because I closed mine out. It's not coming back, and you guys should be seeing it in the first place. The client should
Alright.
be seeing that.
Well, the other problem is that on the action screen, the checks and saves window is covering up the top weapons. To the top of my weapons thing. It's really annoying. Hang on, let me.
Oh yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mhm.
Oh, is this on the actions tab?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, mine too. And they've changed all the spell thingies as well.
Oh, I just got the log again. Oh, the fuckers. Now, okay.
This is going to be a session of bitching about the user interface.
This is the thing. Okay, so that checks and saves that's on the action tab is a extension. It's not part of the core thing. So I haven't updated any of the extensions.
Ah, right. Okay.
So, and what sucks is I can turn that extension off, but we don't have to like reload and reconnect. So this is a tricky thing. Let's see. If you make the window really tall, does it fit? Oh, fuck.
Right. Is that working now? Right. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues with the computer again.
It's like
Um,
even if you drag the window to be really tall, it's not going to fix that.
No, what it does is pop up the error log.
Yeah, it does. I've noticed that now. I've learned. I've experienced this torture. Well, so is it aggravating if you guys think you want to get rid of it and reconnect, or do you want to live with it and get this boat on the road?
Well, I'm fine because I can see all my spells that do damage. So
Yeah, I'm trying to see this. I think this top thing is the phase arrow. That's the one thing I wish I could move that because it says 2d6 plus 3 radiant. So I think that's the phase arrow damage.
Yeah, I think.
I know mine's my bow blade, and the bow blade underneath it is the undead damage. So I'll be using that, I suspect, anyway. So it's okay for today.
I think the phasic arrow, it's damage, but it's like the same as your normal arrows. It's just that it'll hit something that's incorporeal, so it's not at disadvantage or anything like that. I can double check. That top one is the holy arrows. I think. Actually, no, it says there's 2 of them. Lord, life is hard. I think we can figure it out. We can always just do it those arrows manually rather than drag the special arrows. It's just, does everyone feel like they can actually attack things?
Sure.
I think so.
All right, maybe we need to like write a sternly worded letter to Fancy Grounds to fix something. Because it'll be a month before we play again, so everything should be fixed by then, or broken worse.
Yeah.
So you guys did some retconned some of the crafting. We also retconned a little bit of the time that Yelena spent, so she didn't do a lot of crafting activities while Kai was so busy working on his potion of negative resistance, and Terrell was doing all those little rituals to make holy water. Yelena didn't have anything to do, so for her enrichment time, she did a little reading in her sleight of hand book, and she tried to figure out some of the collection of writings in Dead Tongue that you had located in Lord Brossfeather's rooms back when he was staying at the last place inn. And in those readings, she found references to several spells, one of which, I think, at least one of which, Kai ultimately learned. And she also found references to the concept of tethers on the ethereal plane that are used to control undead. And sure enough, once you ventured, leaving the blacksmiths and headed back out into the streets and the roofs of Zelvras, making your way north for your final confrontation against the forces of Lord Zelvras. Terrell, with her blessed vision, with the blessing of true seeing from the goddess Maliki that she'd received, 5,000 months ago?
Yep.
Could now see these faint green tethers from the random zombies that you guys picked off in the road, in the streets, from your high vantage point, that seem to trace back toward the northern cemetery, or what the locals call Follies Cemetery, where not only Lord Brossfeather is camped out, but you also know that some of his forces are trying to dig into a crypt where a large amount of the survivors left in Zelvras are barricaded, with one of the last local priests / paladin protecting them. And also, you did some experimentation, like trying to see what you could do if you could cut these tethers. And in that experimentation, you found that without the ability to attack things that were incorporeal, the only damages that seemed to have an effect at all were radiant and psychic. And even then, the psychic was partially resisted because this was something technically on the ethereal plane. Yeah, I think that was the key points that you guys discovered about those tethers. So you made your way north. You fought a couple hordes of zombies and a legion of skeletons, picking them off. After that, you decided to take a long rest in the back of a Vardo that had been wrecked and kind of left mostly intact, except for the horse being completely, taken out of the picture. And so you had a long rest in the back of this Vardo. Upon waking, you found some ghouls that were blocking your exit from the Vardo, so you had a little fight to take them out. And with that, you started your final entrance into Follies Cemetery proper. So where we ended the last session, you had crossed the entrance gates. You're starting to make your way up this tiered hill toward where the largest crypt, your destination, is within the cemetery. You've noticed several things. One is that Terrell has picked out that there are several trees, large trees, that you want to avoid because there are tethers on it. And that was something, as I meant to mark the map. With a little T for don't tether with me. So these trees have tethers on them, so you don't want to get too close. Or at least that Terrell's been able to pick that out. So she's like, something's not good with those trees.
Can you reshare the map?
Yes.
Thank you.
Map is reshared. I hope you don't get a change log every time I like adjust the map any.
Well, I didn't get one that time, so.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, this is gonna be a long Saturday. Also, somebody had a really good perception check, and they noticed that there was this large giant hand on the next kind of promontory up the hill. And when I say giant hand, I think last session I might have overstated how giant this giant hand was. I think I said it was the size of a horse or bigger than a horse. It's not quite that tall. It's more like the dimensions of about as high as a goat, like maybe 3-4 feet tall, from
Pygmy horse then.
fingertips to end of wrist, and about 6 feet long. And this giant hand is creepily crawling towards some stairs that are kind of leading in your direction, like the hand knows you are there. There's also like 2 murders of crows kind of swarming in the skies overhead. And there's also fairly heavy mist that is gathering, that it's almost at this point of, if this gets any thicker, it's going to be like the fog cloud that Yelena knows how to make. And the only other thing I guess I should mention is it's been about 2 days since you first entered Zelbras. It's about noon, not that you can tell from the state of the sky. The 12th of the month. You have less than 8 hours until you fear, or at least Sigus Curan, is concerned that the undead might have had enough time to break into the main crypt where the survivors are holding out. So you don't have enough time, I say, as the organs dramatically start playing, for another long rest, unless you want to risk the possibility of that happening. It's also about half a day until Lady Belafana said she was going to start looking for an alternate route for the caravan without you. And then finally, as we ended the last session, because Kai learned one of the spells and used some fireball while he's been traveling through Zelbras, it's drawn the attention of the dark forces that have overtaken Zelbras.
What? Because I used a fireball.
Yeah, they
And
seem
then-
to like the use of fire to solve problems.
Yeah.
They also were intrigued that you learned a spell of the dead tongue. So there was a brief encounter where Kai felt something was trying to take control of his
Soul.
Yeah, it could be like off the top of his head, because there hasn't been any further investigation. It could have been trying to take over his mind, his soul, his body. It's not quite sure. He just felt some kind of something unpleasant pushing at him, and he resisted it because this isn't his first mind control rodeo.
Mhm.
Mind, soul, body control rodeo. And so Kai resisted whatever it was. But as we ended the last session, this voice offered Kai more power. And that's where we ended it. So that's where we're picking back up. What are you guys doing? Now that we're 20 minutes in of what's supposed to be the last session of this arc. There's a giant hand crawling towards you. There's birds swarming overhead. Voices in Kai's head.
Mm.
Tethers, tethers, tethers. I feel like there should be like Heather's joke in there somewhere. It's like, God, Heather. My God, Tether. I don't know, Tether.
Alright, so did we decide we wanted to take the hand out? Because it was going backwards and forwards, wasn't it? It looked like it was patrolling the area leading up to them stairs.
How fast? I mean, is it moving pretty fast? I guess for.
Well, you definitely have a sense that it's not just patrolling. It knows you're there, so it's gradually moving towards the stairs. And rather than leaping off like a jumping spider toward you, it's going to take a safe and orderly progression down the stairs. I guess they've had emergency training in the graveyard.
It's had a bad experience falling off a ledge.
Delicate broke a finger once.
Yeah.
So, but you do have a sense that this hand is coming toward you. It's taking
Right.
it's taking a windabout way.
So it knows we're there then.
Yeah, it's aware that you're there and it's approaching.
So we're not going to sneak past it and avoid its attention.
Right, so we might as
So we
well
might as well
prep,
do
haven't
it.
we? Yeah, so...
Killed. What should we do first?
Or do we want it to wait for it to come to us, or do we want to make us way towards it? I'm just wondering if we thought we want it, because I can cast Bless on us.
Another 6 seconds pass, and it moves closer to the stairs.
I cast-
It's at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, go
Alright.
ahead and do
Cast
that.
Bless. Let me.
Alright.
We'll try and work out how to do it with the new UI. I had enough trouble with the last UI. Oh, what the hell did that do?
You know, I can't. That was 2 months ago. I knew how to do that 2 months ago. Something with clicking on people and control keys and selecting
No.
folks and then dragging effects to the people you've selected. I don't know.
Yeah, now it's doing something weirder with this. What if you? Oh my god. I don't understand. Is everyone else seeing them little distance
Yeah.
thing popping up? I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'm
that's
trying to figure out
for.
how to get rid of them.
I can't cast Bless on everyone.
I did the wrong thing. I made the little T's go away. No. Wait, let
Damn
me check
you,
something-
Fantasy Grounds.
Let me check something else, because I might have left something. This might automatically gotten relocked because a lot of stuff got reset. No, it didn't. Okay. What the hell?
Control and clicking on a token on the map or on the token area. That's how you target enemies.
I'm not seeing the options to remove the arrows anymore. Like, I feel like that used to be obvious. Oops, I closed the window. I closed the map. Oh, when I closed the map, it went away.
Oh, I'll do that.
God. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. Okay.
Right, so control and click. No, it's come back.
Oh no! It did temporarily, but then it disappeared. What is happening? Oh, 'cause this thing. Oh wait. Oh, because when I highlight the hand, they come back. Oh, maybe that's my fault. Let me check something. Maybe they just had the hand target all you guys, and that's where the arrows came from. And that's where they flew away. Because I had to remove them. Yeah, that's it. I had to remove them on the hand itself.
Okay. So what, you're saying if I try again now?
All right. I remove. Those should be gone now.
Uh,
Meanwhile, the hands come.
oh, hang on. That looked like you all got it that time.
You got some kind of target on you.
But I can see in the chat it says I've applied. I mean, Kai might have 3 lots of bless now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kai might have it twice. Yeah, you're right. 3 times. Let me look at Kai.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, Kai is just snoozing, building up.
And for some reason it doesn't see. Oh no, else. Yeah, attack 1d4. Yeah, I can see it.
Kai has a lot of bless. He's super blessed.
Right.
Okay, I'm removing 2 of the blesses. Okay.
I need to track my spells as well, don't I? So level 1
So
spells.
Your blessed is Charlie. You're blessed. You're blessed. Ilya is blessed. Okay. How many people can you bless with your blessed?
3.
Okay. I was just checking this. All right. Panic evaded. So you've blessed everyone. You've blessed your friends. The hand is almost upon you.
Right.
Are we in initiative at all?
You can be. You have one more chance to do an action.
Oh gosh.
Is it worth you attacking from above?
Well, we've got those crows up there whomst I don't trust, but
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I could try flying a little bit.
Should I drink my potion of necrotic resistance?
How long does it last for?
An hour. So that could take us into like December.
Yeah, probably. It's up to you. I mean, it's either take it now or
Well, I
in
might as
prep
well-
or.
Might as well while I've got a free action.
True.
Yeah, you can take it now. You can take it later. You can not take it at all.
I'll take it now. What do I do?
Alright, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this hand. Since we were talking about it. Now, do I drag it over to it, or do I just...
Yeah, just drag it over to, I think that's how it works, how it's set up.
Oh shit, did the wrong one. Crap.
Yeah,
It's not the one I wanted to do. Can we undo that?
unless you want to like just pretend that like, okay, you're casting. I'll take it off.
Thank you. We're doing
Oh,
great.
yeah.
We're
I think
doing
you've moved
great.
your mic
today.
again, Bonnie.
This is so exciting. What? Was my mic broken?
You were sounding a bit distant again, so I don't know if you'd moved it slightly.
I had it, but I'm moving it closer and closer. So
That's better. Yeah.
Can I go ahead and drag over Hunter's Mark while you're playing with that?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Alright,
There we
cool.
go. Something going right. Alright, I'm just gonna
And
I'll
I'm gonna do
try with the
something-
regular
I'm
arrow.
going to remove the C on it and see if that helps it not treat it like a concentration. Since we're using that modern rule, maybe that works. We'll see. If you do another concentration spell, we'll be able to test it. So just think of that.
God.
Oh,
Alright, well,
you get
I get another inspiration.
Yeah.
Yay.
Woo!
Woo! Come on, Hunter's Mark. What the heck? Alright.
So everybody has 2 inspirations now because you guys suck so much.
God.
But with your second arrow, you hit.
It's one of those undead things.
Yeah. But you did some damage.
Excellent.
to the giant hand.
So I saw one. Did it do the extra?
Yeah, it did
There was a
psychic
D4
damage.
roll in there, yeah.
But there's always a D4 for psychic.
But you only rolled a 1 on your damage, and you rolled 3 for the psychic. So
Oh, okay. So it did add.
So the damage that it basically took was the
D4 plus-
psychic plus the
D8 plus
1.
D4. But okay, I see now. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, it's partially resisted, but it is still going to automatically do the 1 damage. Like it's not going to do half of 1 for the piercing.
Okay.
I had a thought. What was my thought? Okay, so Terrell cast Bless. You shot the thing and did Hunter's Mark. Did Kai drink the potion of necrotic resistance?
Yes.
Do you have an effect of resistance to necrosis on you?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't. I
Let's
have
see
no
if we can find
idea.
one.
Yay.
All right. I attach that to you, and hopefully I will remember an hour from now to take it off of you.
Thank you.
If you're still alive. Mwah. All right, everybody roll initiative. Well, I start to find some music.
Ooh. Excuse me, hands don't have mouths. How can it make that noise?
That's it scraping its nails.
Right.
You don't know what it can do with its wrist.
Well, don't think I want to know.
It's the mysteries of Undead. I'll say awesome. Everybody do a perception check.
Right, skills, perception. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Terrell and Kai, you hear in the distance some kind of thunder.
Does it sound like natural thunder or someone banging on something?
It sounds like some kind of concussion of something heavy thumping. And there's a certain, it's not completely chaotic or syndicated. It's not 100% consistent, but it's a fairly steady kind of crash thump. And to the order, I didn't roll anybody else. I suck. But Yelena, you're
Uh-huh.
up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot again. Log window just opened. That's okay.
It's so sensitive.
I'm just gonna keep using my regular arrows. Again. Ah, nice.
Nice natural 20. This is nice. How much damage have you done? You did 9 damage with that arrow. What was the previous one?
10?
Didn't I roll the damage?
I can see 2 damage of longbows.
Oh, I see. I'm not reading things properly. So you've got
Oh,
And
so
then
it's
8 from
all
my
putting
first one.
oh, it's putting it all together. That's wild.
And you put like 4 up. What was that? That first area you did, I think, was only 4.
Yeah.
But you've done a lot of damage to this thing.
I hope so.
It seems to be taking it though. There's like a couple areas
I
sticking out
know.
of the hand, and it just is crawling. The fingers are a little agitated now. It's like it's kind of reared up on its nails a little, like you've got it riled. And maybe you can shot it on there right now. Woo! So you have any bonus actions to do with
No, not right now. See what this thing does. See what everybody else does.
Seeing the combat engaged, one murder crows begins to kind of fly, swoosh around to about here, flying in your general direction. And then it is Cybus's turn. He's just going to do like what can Cybus right? So he moves. So he's about 2 feet away from his hand, and he puts his hands together. This maelstrom of lightning energy goes between his hands, and he flings it at the giant hand. And the thing succeeds now. Now, that's not the right DC for him, but a 21 would have totally saved it against anything. So, see, I don't think it takes any. The hand resists. Side is fire. Okay, so it's Good Boy's turn. Good Boy runs up to the giant hand and takes a big chomp, or tries to take a big chomp out of one finger, like trying to dig in his jaws, like it's a bone. There is a little bit of bone shivers.
I was about to say it. Technically, he's not wrong.
He's totally tempted. But I am terrible at D&D, so Good Boy, his teeth don't find purchase, and he just does it a little, like he's really upset about this because he wants a taste. Not a taste per se, but he wants some vengeance against all of this undead. It's Cherish's turn. She's going to do the oldie Eldritch Blast. And Seamus's, again, because I suck at D&D. Colton Cray. He pulls out, he has his hand crossbow, and he's going to do a little shot. But he stays kind of hovering, towards the back of your group. And he manages to hit the 16. And rolls decent damage. So this one was, it doesn't seem to be actually resisting it, which is weird. I feel like you should resist that before. But maybe I never resisted. That's what we like. I mean, the second murder crow starts flying closer to you as down to combat is also. And Good
Uh-oh.
Boy makes a saving throw. But he makes
Hey,
Oh,
good
nice.
boy!
I don't think I have to do for that one. But he does a natural 20. So Good Boy manages to slink out of this giant hand's grasp, but not without taking some damage. So he takes 8 points of damage, like 60 points of damage. 60 points of damage, but Good Boy successfully kind of retreats and backs off. That is. So it will move a little bit closer here.
What says me moving?
And it's still technically engaged with Good Boy as well. It's getting flanked by Drell and then Good Boy now. Hi, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna try this dark heraldry spell. And it's only got damage and effect. So I'm assuming I just rolled damage on the hand.
Let me double check this. Yeah.
Yeah? Just roll it.
Up to your spellcasting ability. Your spellcasting ability is it's an 18%. So up to 4 creatures.
Yes,
Within
I'll be
60
alright with
feet.
the giant hand.
I'd say technically you can do 2 throws as well. The regular.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What?
I'll say they're within 60 feet.
Because
they're flying toward you.
Okay. So I can include all of them. Right,
Yeah,
so I
so
can
they're
do a
about 20
tag.
feet. They're about 25 feet away and up, and I'm saying that they're not more than 35 feet up in the air. So, yeah, you can target all 3 of them. So I will do wisdom saving throws. What's your spell DC?
1 second. Spell DC. I've no idea. When did it tell you? I do apologise.
For Kai, would be 8 plus 3 plus whatever your modifier is. So that would be plus I think plus 1 because of an item you have. So that would make it 9 plus 3 plus 12 plus 4, so 16. DC 16.
Okay.
I'd also just look at here. Oh, I hate how they changed this. Yeah, your spell DC is 16. I just checked your fireball because I knew that one would be right. So okay, let me roll some saves. The hand saves. Just rolls a 16. Means it.
Boo.
The hand can have damage, but crows. That one saves 2. Murder 1 saves.
Right. Okay, so do I roll the damage on each individual thing?
But Murder Crow 2 takes full damage.
So I can get all of them.
If you want to just roll damage, and I'll apply all of it to one and half to the other 2.
the roll damage in the chat then?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, because I rolled all three of the dudes in succession. I screwed up being able to automatically find the half damage. Okay. So 10 damage to the things that took half damage and 19 damage to the first row.
Oh, they're supposed to be frightened of me as well.
Ooh. So the Murder of Crows 2 is frightened of you because you didn't save.
Uh-huh.
Let me try to apply an effect to that. So you're seeing a significant increase in the amount of bone that the giant hand is showing with that dark arrow. The high point.
I've moved, yeah, just slightly. And not speed up.
Now, it is Terrell's turn. Terrell, with your true seeing, you have been able to spot the tethers, these green tethers, of like a myriad of light that seems to be toward the bridge, high above, and coalesce there, pulling from the, two of these trees that are labeled the giant hand and these crows. You can tell at this point that the crow that took full damage from that psychic spell of the high blade, the tether is almost snapped.
Okay, I shall relay that information to my allies.
You think one little nick to the tether itself would cut it.
Snap it, right. The tether on the hand, is there a way for me to try and attack the hand but also go through the tether? Or do I have to just attack the tether?
You have to attack the tether or the hand.
Right.
Unless it's an area of effect thing.
No, I'm just gonna...
Highest thing or two like an area of effect instead of multiple targets.
Okay, then I'll attack the tether on the hand. Do we think it will stop attacking us if we do that?
Well, from your experiments last session, when you cut the tether on a zombie, it won't go off.
Yeah.
Increasing interest in whatever and commands that it had been given by the Brossfeather.
Okay.
It was still tethered to the dire wood, but the kind of green malevolence was destroyed.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for the tether. So where do you want me to aim my attack? Do you want me to aim it at the hand anyway?
Aim it at the hand anyway.
Okay. Hi. Second attack. Better.
Alright.
Okay.
That was 20 damage. Now you were attacking the tether, so I'm going to actually give 20 points back to the hand. But I'm tracking tether's damage separately. And you can tell that the hand, not only is the hand, somewhat bony when you started, but the tether looks about frayed halfway between your attack and Kai's spell. So, like the Murder of Crows, number 2, has just a sliver left, like one strike to take that tether out on that raven. You're about halfway to the tether on the giant hand, and
That is all I have.
The tether on the hand is more than halfway. It's not quite as close as the Ravens one, but it is definitely more than halfway destroyed. There's not a lot left there.
Okay.
Let's see. I think we're back at the top of the attack order. Yelena, as you're getting ready to take the next steps, you hear a crackling come from the trees that Terrell had previously noted had tethers on them. And you see as if a splinter of the trunk of these trees splits off, jumps to the ground, and begins to move, running towards your group. From the trees both to the east of you and to the northwest of you. These blights move forward. But you won't have your turn. You just notice, hey, there's these trees.
Hey, things are happening
Tree
over there.
people.
Over there.
Fucking
people.
bloody trees!
Get firebolt ready. Burn things. Okay. I'll shoot the hand again since I've got the hunter's mark on it. I'm debating whether I need to use one of the special arrows, but I kind of want to save those. Oh. Debate. No, I'll just stay on with the regular ones.
And you strike and flesh with your giant hand.
Awesome. Alright.
So all of you does 17 more damage to this giant hand.
That's something.
And, in places you whittled it down to the bone. Get away with it. Our business hungry. Stolen something.
Alright, I am done. I'm just going to step back a little bit. Alright. Next.
Murder first. Murder crows. It sees you. It's going to do a dive bomb attack on you, Elena.
Great.
And it's going to just try to peck it a little. Just a little pecking. And it hits with a nice. But because it's not as seriously pecking as the other was. If the other set of crows had done it, it would have been much more respectful.
I love the giant blood.
Yeah, giant
What?
blood. It's like going for your face, but it doesn't, manage to reach the eyes. And that one temporary hit point from the Zox of the Well Rested That's gone. But it
Of
came to good use. He only took 4 points of damage instead of 5. But peck, peck, peck. Peck, peck.
Ow.
The lights are just moving forward. Second, he's gonna try again. Second. Actually, he's gonna move forward and just try to whack his hand with his hammer. And he's still not having that today. I mean, I feel so bad because the guy, I have rolled so badly for him. He's had absolutely nothing
Do we just-
to contribute to
We
this
just need to
campaign.
send him back to the forge to make more things.
Other than the turret, he's of no use to you guys.
Do we have a turret?
Well, he doesn't pull them out, all the time because he only has 2.
No, it's
So
tight.
unless you guys are like, hey, can we have a turret?
Yeah,
He's gonna hold off till he feels like it's really serious business.
I'm a fan of that.
Good boy. He is gonna bite at the finger again. And still misses. He should have picked something else to do, and now I feel bad. I feel so bad. I'm being I'm not playing these. I'm not playing any of these NPCs well. I'm doing a terrible job. Cherish, it's her time. It's her time to not shine. Her Eldritch Blast hit.
Yay!
I mean, actually, I should have done that at disadvantage because she's a point blank range, I think, and it's a ranged spell. But like at this point, can I just cheat a little? She did 9 whole force damage. That's not set up correctly either. I dragged in the wrong thing, so I think it moves out a little bit. The hand is not in good shape. The force of the Eldritch Blast broke one of the fingers, but it's still up. Colton Gray gets to shoot with another arrow. And it does just well, he gets 26. So he does a whole 5 points of damage. The first murder pros. It can't. Nobody's within range to properly dive bomb. So it's just gonna fly closer. This flight does record, and it does jump down. Successfully. But it's not quite within range of you guys yet. The giant crawling hand has opportunity. It tries to grab Terrell. Look at that one for me! That's exciting!
Very exciting for me.
I feel so good about myself. I found something fun, but no, I didn't. I just found something that I haven't been doing, so I feel terrible about right now.
Right. Okay. So, what do you want me to do? Have
Shout over my shoulder and say, "Wood burns really well," pointing at the blights.
Right. Do you want me to do firebolt the blight thing? Because I don't want to waste all my level 3 spell slots.
No, that's fair.
Kill
Yeah.
with fire.
Right. All right. I'll have to go at needle blight 2 then. Can I see him from where I am?
Yeah, you
With all
can
these
see
people?
Yeah.
Don't get too close to the end.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
I mean, it's a 120-foot range, so you're definitely in range where you started. And the only things in your way are like a half orc and a dog, a puppy.
All right. So good time.
So you can probably see a little bit around. Whoa, that's
Wow.
Some timing on that.
Yeah. Right. Damage.
And you take out that needle light.
Yeah.
It kind of
Okay, now that didn't have a lot of hit points, did it?
in a burst of fire and ash just rains down with needle light.
Boom. Super. Thanks. That's me done.
Okay.
A pussy green left in the ground. And now it's Terrell.
I will go for the tether again.
Okay. You hit. So roll your damage in the chat rather than directly.
Okay.
And 11 damage is enough. As you swipe at the tether with your bow blade, it shears that tiny winding thread of murky green. And there's this like hovering moment, and something seems to reassemble, and it's that like darkish gray that you saw with the zombie as it wandered back into the dire wood. And similarly, the giant hand seems to shake off whatever was making it attack you. And it becomes docile. And relaxed. No longer threatening. And it just starts trying to walk out of the city. Now, people can take, like, if you want, take attacks from
I mean, I'm assuming I can see that Tevin's bust and make out from his actions that he's not gonna. So I'm just gonna shout, "Eat!" Just let him go.
It passes by. It's just passing by in your time. Everyone stands back.
What?
Anyone?
What? Come.
All right. So the hand's no longer a threat, and it's trying to make its way away from us.
Yeah.
Or he's saying we can take attacks of opportunity if you want. So it's right passing.
If you want to finish it off, you can, but it is no longer hostile.
But
From its general demeanor, it doesn't seem to be attacking. I mean, in the midst of battle, I'm like, how does everybody react? Give me some descriptors of how you're reacting to this thing. And I guess Terrell has announced that, the tether's broken.
I'll take some shots at it.
You're not mean.
Huh?
Well, her favorite enemy
No.
is dead, so one of her favorite enemies.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's like you don't. I'm just using the regular arrows on it. So
Even if it's an immediate threat, it's not necessarily something that Yelena likes.
we'll see. But surely we don't want to leave it running around anyway. Might as well kill it, because what if it gets tethered again to something else?
Right.
Okay, then I should have just attacked the hand instead of the tether. Alright, go on. Yeah, go for it. But I've still got an attack after you guys have done your attack of opportunity.
Okay. Do I just get one attack if it's an attack of opportunity, or I get them two? Okay. Alright, that's me.
And you strike it doing 14 damage. And it does kind of breathe into his hands. Like, yeah.
Right. So can I pick a firebolt at it then?
Yeah.
So it's way past. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it. I'll take some marble.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, like, there's that whole question about whether or not it's disadvantage because of range. But if I'm being right,
What? I could splash some acid. I could splash some acid, or
yeah, and actually, your acid splash doesn't it get like damage even if it succeeds? Because you have a evocation superpower.
Oh right, okay. So if I'll do that then, yeah. Acid splash.
Okay.
Oh,
But a natural. With an arrow, as the giant hand starts to meander away, and a splash of acid from Kai, you burn down to the marrow of this giant hand, and it's no more. And with that, Terrell gets to take her second attack.
Okay, is that murder of crows that attacked Yelena reachable from me? If I go up to it, is it like too far up in the air, or can I hit it?
It's hovering above her, like your little lightning diffuse could get it.
My sparking bolts.
Yeah, like
Well, it's got 120 feet, so I don't have to move for that. Right, I'll do that then. Hang on, I have to find where the hell it is. Oh, there we go. Wow.
Another. You're making up the past two sessions. That is entirely visible with time at this point.
And that's me done. I will stay put.
You did 14 damage to that one frozen.
It would appear so.
Well. No. Oh, I see what it was. Okay. Okay. So that's your turn, Terrell. Are you moving at all?
No, I'm staying put.
Okay. So it's up to you.
Always.
You still hear that thump. Crash thump. It's a little bit louder. The squat little needle blight. It's totally like it's running forward. Like, hey guys, what's going on? It's just everything. It's Selena's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot our new friend over here. Yeah, give him an interesting greeting.
Nice.
Nice. I love it. Was that a Wilhelm scream?
Yeah. So the needle blight, this needle blight doesn't do too much, but like, you know, kind of break off from its parent tree, run forward a little bit, and then
And
you're
snuff
just
it.
It's like, I am Groot, and you're like, you are dead, and it
You are not.
splinter, a spray of splinters, and it's gone. Elena, it's just the right point to split that light in half. You have another attack, right?
I do. So that murder of crows is still. I mean, so when you say murder of crows, it's what, 3 of them? Can I shoot?
It's like kind of like a swarm of crows. Now, one of them is barely damaged, so it's a whole bunch of crows. The other one, the one who's attacking a couple crows that's like peck, circling overhead.
Let me look what I got here.
They're covering about 3 of them.
I'm just curious if this will work. Let me try and cast Animal Friendship. Do I get the sense that I can do that with some, at least one or a couple of these crows to see if I can make them just sort of fly away and leave us alone?
Would you be able to with the tether on them though?
That's what I'm wondering. If the beast's intelligence of 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so it's going to be a contested wisdom saving throw of like your spell versus the tether.
Alright, I guess shoot it is. Save those spell slots. Oh, sorry, little guys. No, I'll stay put right now.
It's going to unable to free and then attacking you. And it strikes with 23.
What's with its little beak?
Beak.
Doing that much damage.
Yeah. It's on a mission.
I guess so.
So I guess it's like, okay, I'm moving forward. Because kill all the big things.
Poor,
Just kind of,
poor Zygus.
Sigus kind of storms the stairs.
We believe in you.
Zygus, Zygus,
Yes,
Zygus,
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 Zygus.
Zygus.
Good and reliable for ranged, other than his mid-range lightning lurch. Absolutely Sigus. I did not put him up. Spells and like some saves and spells. Good boy. He can't fish the bird. Good boy. He's gonna run after Sigus. And then she does Eldritch Blast in the direction of this other murder crow. I don't know what I just did. I wanted to stop. Maybe we did that wrong. But she hits with a 13.
Yeah, sorry.
Do we do 13 damage to that set of crows? Holton Gray does likewise. So he stays where he is, and he goes for like this same murder crows that's on death's door. It seems to be easier pickings. And that is Holton's way. He likes the easy way. Oh, 23 he hits. And just doing 2 damage, he manages to drop that last
Yay.
and that is how I say I got a split shake The other murder of crows dive bombs Sigus. Misses for 13. It's like Sigus puts one kind of armored forearm over his head and like kind of crouches back, and that seems enough to block I can't. Shut up, like forward. And it seems to extend this whole dark tentacle of wood lashing in this direction. But he misses! 'Cause I suck! That's his highly untitled turn. And we're on the guy!
Yay! So, a bit of fire then to the old tree. Walking tree.
Every time you do a cast.
It's really impressive.
I know.
High spells are super impressive.
I can't wait to do a fireball.
Yeah.
Too many fire things. I can't keep them
So,
straight.
Kai, you do the hand motions. It's very impressive. A bolt of fire springs from your fingertips, blasting this shadow blight. And it seems highly effective. Like there's this like burst of fire, and there's this like kind of groaning sound coming out of like a crunching groan coming from the bark of the shadow blight, as the fire seems to be highly effective.
Ah, and that's my turn.
Terrell,
Well, I'm gonna run up to the tree and hit it.
you hit the tree with a 19.
Yay! Actually, does that class as undead?
And actually, it does.
Undead and aberration.
Oh, it's shadow, isn't it?
Because as you swing back and you swing at this person tree, it's like messing with me. Okay. I'm just gonna try to see what this thing does. Because I know as you swing back at this tree, at this partial plant, partial undead thing, the shape of your bow blade changes.
Oh.
And as you swing back, it's no longer in the form of a blade, but the wood of the blade seems to form into the shape of an axe.
Huh.
Slices
Lick.
into this tree.
Oh, that's new.
It's a multi-tool kind of.
I know. I thought he was going to say it doesn't want to hit. It doesn't want to hit a fellow tree, so it's not going to do all. But interesting. So does this mean it automatically switches to be the best thing for the job?
What did you find? And I don't see At this point, you discover though that the slashing damage that your weapon does, it does double slashing damage against plants.
Ah.
So, what is it? I'm trying to figure out what your
Right. So I've got 2d8 plus 5, and then the d4 will be from my bless. I'm guessing.
So you actually did 12 more damage against this
Wow. Okay, but it's not dead.
It's not dead, but you did a whoppus of damage. And as you strike the shadow blight in the form of an axe, but as you pull back from the attack, the blade resumes its long sword blade.
Okay. Alright, well that was my first attack. So I'm gonna do it again. Hey!
And again, as you take a second blow against this shadow blight, the shape of the weapon shifts to an axe. mighty blow.
And that is me done.
There's still the thump. Slow.
Does it? It's getting louder, so it's coming towards us.
Coming towards you.
Right. I wasn't sure if they were trying to batter down the crypt or not, but okay.
Here's the question, guys. Where I've completely forgotten where are we trying to get to? We're trying to go up those stairs, aren't we?
Yeah, because the crypt where them people are holed up are in there, up there somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. Goddamn zombies!
I know, everywhere.
There's just this one somewhat designated crows floating overhead.
Do we want to take this swarm out?
We might as well.
I don't see any other way around it. Yeah. All right. Are we still in initiative? All right. Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
Yeah.
All right. We will. So I can move my hunter's mark to that.
Yes.
Alrighty. We'll shoot.
It's totally
I know. It's kind of a fun thing with bow and arrow.
You can hit everything!
It's not quite distracted by that tree.
It's satisfying. It's like, you want to move? I'm like, well, not really. Alrighty, it's my turn. Hmm. It's a team effort.
Sygus is like, alright,
Right, this is it. This is the time.
Come on, do it! Do it! Do it!
Do it! Do it! Do it!
so he's up on the stairs heading north. I'm crouched down, just like trying to move stealthily, but you know, it's not, it doesn't seem his strong suit, per se. He's got, you know, a lot of weapons on his blacksmith. He's got, like, metal bits, like, clickety clackety. You can have those things kind of like around as well.
start moving towards the stairs. Yeah.
Terrell went for a little adventurous break early because she couldn't hold it. So she might want to move after when she gets back.
Okay. Well,
Alrighty
in
then.
that case, let us just leave this right now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Give Terrell
Alright.
an opportunity to come back, find everyone gone.
I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, alone in the mist.
Just
Funny.
pretend we got really fed up with her.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, okay, back in a few then.
Alright,
Back in a bit. I'm back too.
That'd be.
Have we lost one?
Apparently. Just sitting here jamming to the drums.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I took too long.
Yay!
Okay.
My cats are super distracting. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Alright. Yeah, they're totally taking advantage of me paying attention to them again. Oh yeah, we were in combat. Terrell, did you have a chance to move yourself?
No, I was waiting for everyone to come back. So, what, are we just all going through the stairs? Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yep.
Right then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't. I'm just moving there because I don't know where I was.
So I'm not sure when you snuck off our little adventurous break, but the only thing on the board that you guys are aware of right now that you haven't taken out is a new horde of zombies.
Right.
But everybody is moving. Derp, derp, derp. Giving everybody a round more to move. Yelena, you're first.
Alright. There right now. Everybody move ahead. I'll kind of bring up the rear. Or partially the rear.
Yeah. I'd definitely say I'd be more inclined to tank.
As Sygus reaches the top of the ridge, He calls over his shoulder. Okay, we've got more over here. Be on your guard. There's something terrible to the east. And as he directs your attention, you see this terrible form creeping along from the east. It isn't just a zombie. It's not a zombie horde, but seems to be this single creature, and it's also an amalgamation of several undead things. But rather than being individual bodies just kind of clumped together in a horde, it is pieces of different individuals that have been pastiched together into this amalgamated corpse. And it's not standing upright, it's kind of crawling in a feral manner, skittering along the ground rapidly in the direction of Sygus, caught between the middle of these two hunks of dead things. And they're going to congregate upon him. Looks like they're on a collision course. You also note that there are some more crows. There are more crows. I swear there are. Perched. Well, I don't think you guys can fully see it because none of you are on the thing, but there's more birds. So that's Silas's turn.
Okay.
Good boy, also running forward. 1, 2. But one of these sets of crows flies forward and dive bombs Good Boy. And I failed to roll because I'm not good at this. And hits Good Boy with a 16. Doing 9 damage to Good Boy, but Good Boy resists! Because he's a good boy. He's like, arf, arf! The zombie swarm moves forward. And it also tries to engulf Good Boy. And surround him. Surround him.
No.
Tries to surround him. Good Boy does a dexterity saving throw. See if he gets engulfed by the zombie swarm. But he resists. He's an agile little pup, and with a dirty 20, he stays out of range of. He's not engulfed by them. He's not surrounded. But some of the zombies, in fact, do try to slam him. And they hit with a 24. 10 damage. This little creature, the amalgamated zombie, is also moving forward. Hasn't quite reached Sygus. Cherish dashes up to be near Sygus to give him backup. She doesn't get to act, but she's gotten in a position she wants to be in, though it's not a great position. top of the stairs so that he's on the same level of these creatures. But he's not getting any closer. And he does a pot shot with his hand crossbow at the horde of zombies. It hits with a 24. He does 7 damage. The other set of crows isn't quite within range to dive bomb anyone, but it does start flying towards you, with all this activity having drawn its notice. Kai.
Right, okay. Can I see the zombie swarm here, or do I need to move on a bit?
You are aware of the zombie swarm and the amalgamate. You're aware of all of these things right now. Get a really good. Now that you're going up the stairs, you have good visuals of them because you raise up higher and you're not disadvantaged.
Okay.
But you're aware of everything.
Okay, so I'm going to do acid splash again on the zombie swarm, and
What's the range on acid splash?
60 feet,
Okay.
and it's any creatures within 5 feet.
So you will risk splashing Good Boy. So,
Right.
oh wait, you have an evocation thing, which means you can avoid that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, I can, shape my acid splash so it doesn't splash onto the dog.
So we'll say you
Yeah.
can slash those crows as well since they dive bombed Good Boy.
Yes, right, okay. Right, okay. So, shall I roll on Zombie Swarm and the crows for the attack? For the cast?
Is it a saving throw or is it just an
Yeah.
attack?
Save it, I think.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
save with the swarm. Do I need to do a saving throw for the splash? Okay, they fail. So the zombie swarm takes the full damage.
Okay, do you want
Nice
me to
sound of
roll it on
acid.
the... Do you want me to roll it on the crows as well?
I don't remember the spell. Does it say that they automatically take it, or do they need to roll a saving throw as well?
Or choose 2 creatures you can see within range that are within 5 feet of each other. A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take the damage. Yeah, it just says a target. So basically, the zombie swarm didn't save, so all of the things on target take the damage.
The crows get splashed. So did you do your damage to the zombie swarm? The horde of zombies. They take 7 damage. Sizzle. And the crows take something different, right? Or do you just roll damage on the crows?
Do you want me to roll damage on the crows?
I'm not sure how your spell works.
No, me neither.
Let me actually open up and look at it and see if I get a sense of what. I never remember anything.
It just says a target must succeed on dexterity saving throw or take the acid damage. Maybe I don't mind rolling damage again on the nerd crows.
Let's have the crows do a save too, and they'll take the same damage if they fail.
Okay.
Woo! Natty 20! Oh wait, that was a save.
Oh,
So they take half damage.
all right.
Darn, but I
rolled a 20.
does that mean I drink or not? I can't tell.
No, don't.
That was
You don't.
negative. But they'll take half damage anyway because of your potent cantrip ability. So they take the same damage,
Oh. But half.
But half. Okay. But you did damage to 2 things, and that's great.
Yeah, and that's me done.
Okay, do you move at all? Oh, you moved a little. Okay.
Yeah, I moved a little already, so I'll just stay here.
Well, that means it's Terrell's turn.
Right, I'm gonna run up here. That's my 30 feet, so that should put me in range of the Viscera.
Turning down. Hi, Mari. I've turned down the sound a little bit.
Them drums are a bit loud. Right, I'm gonna attack the weird corpse thing. Okay. And I'm going to swipe at him again because there's not really much else I can do. And he's ugly and oh damn. Okay, that is me.
I'm gonna try another attack music thing. See if it has less drums. Ah! Oh, it's got a lot of something. A lot of darkness. Okay. So you have done some damage to things, and you missed something. Do I get that right? You did. You did 17 damage.
Are you team the first time? Miss the second. Yeah.
So you did 17 damage total to the amalgamated visceral thing. This thing is gross. It is weeping. It's just weeping that necromantic kind of ichor stuff that
Yeah.
Zygus
Terrell's
was
really happy about that.
for doing crafts. It was just it's this gross and there's a strong stench of death about it. It's like multiple tethers coming off of the amalgamated corpses that are like braided into a somewhat thicker tether. And you see now that you're on a next level, it's kind of curving and swooping up toward the crypt, but high up to the parapets of the spires on this crypt, and toward the back, like that's where Brossfeather is. He's on the roof. I wonder where he got that idea. But far back, kind of like behind a steep. I'll also reveal a little bit more of the map. You guys are in a higher level. Okay. By the way, you still hear that thump, thump, thump sound? Everybody do perception checks.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
If you weren't at max inspiration, you would have gotten an inspiration.
Yeah.
But none of you are quite high enough to pick out anything about the sound. It's that thump, and it's getting louder. We're back at the top of the attack order. Yelena.
I'm gonna keep shooting at the zombie horde. Nice.
Natural 20. Well, that's another shot of moonshine for me. And I'm hoping a nice chunk of damage for you, Yelena.
Me too. Wow.
These are zombies. They're just townspeople, dead townspeople.
I mean, it just cracks me up. It's like I just have to roll a 1 to miss. I'm gonna hit regardless. Which is sort of wow.
Yeah.
But the first arrow you threw, you shot with expert care. You managed to just lance it through multiple zombies in this horde and fell them. Meanwhile, with your follow-up shot, you just hit one, but it does a devastating amount of damage to that single zombie. So you've done a chunk, whittled down this horde a significant amount.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Just like you whittled down my sobriety a significant amount.
Be careful, please.
Yeah, that's not a
Yeah,
bad sign.
Just a friendly reminder, you can always just lie. Or do it.
Well, this time,
There's not a-
for the sake of, I didn't quite expect, like, it's been 4 natural 20s so far.
I know.
Because you guys have been rolling really badly with your average lately. But I did not have an accompanying drink. I'm just drinking water. So, I'm hydrating.
Shots of water are good.
Shots of water in between your natural 20s. Do you have any movement that you're going to do, Yelena? Or bonus actions?
No.
You have Hunter's Mark on the zombie horde, correct?
Right, I do.
Can we confirm that it is applying the Hunter's
That's
Mark
why I
damage?
don't know.
Because it doesn't look to me like it is. I don't see a D6.
That's what I was saying. I
Roll
don't
2d6.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going to apply 6 additional damage for your Hunter's Mark to that swarm of zombies.
Thank you.
Once I can find them, there's so many people on this combat tracker.
Do we think that a minute has passed?
I would say technically, even though, I suck, I have not been properly maintaining the combat tracker. I think we are like about round 4 or 5 now, so I think you're about halfway done with your bless.
Okay.
I still remember some words. Don't mind me. Who's next? Who's next? Oh, it's probably someone I'm supposed to control. Oh yeah, it
Yep,
is.
that's what's his name.
There's zombie swarm. Okay. So I'm not. But okay. He looks a good boy, and he's like, okay, I think now is a good time. Now is a good time for a turret. Good time for a turret. So he pulls his contraption out of his satchel, throws it down on the ground next to him, and with a few turns of a wrench, you hear this clatter begin to sound, the sounds of gears and mechanics, and there is a little sound, and then there's this kind of radius of positive energy begins pulsing in the surroundings of this turret. And as soon as I find the turret, there will be one on the map. Sorry, I'm taking so long. What was his... Alright, so it's going to act upon Sigas's turn. And everybody within 50 feet, within 10 feet of this cannon, which I've yet to drag onto the map. Ooh, it's still invisible. And it's not hostile, it's a friendly cannon. Everybody within 10 feet, which would basically be good boy, murder of crows. Well, the murder crows doesn't take. Well, it does take some damage. Do you have any damage, Torad? No, you do not. Okay, so it does not affect you. So Good Boy is healed for. What was that before I learned words and things? It's temporary hit points gets 1d8 plus 4, I think. Okay, so Good Boy gets 7 temporary hit points off of that Eldritch Cannon. And the Murder of Crows number 3 takes 7 damage as well. Undead birds. And that is, it's now Good Boy's turn. Good Boy, he digs into himself. He lets out this little spate of barking, like, arf, 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 and he starts to glow, and he kind of does a burst of radiance.
Ooh.
And both the swarm and the crows have to do a Constitution saving throw. They save. The swarm save. So they take half damage. And the crows, wherever the hell they are. Crows fail. So the crows take 2d8 damage. For a total of 7. And the Hoard takes 3. So, the Murder of Crows, they have a chance to attack. They're going to strike back at Good Boy, pecking in his general direction. But they miss with the 12. The zombie horde, likewise, it's going to try to surround Good Boy again. So Good Boy is going to make another saving throw. But he rolls a 21. He's too fast for the zombie horde. He does that little bouncy dance. Good Boy does that little bouncy dance that dogs do when they're really excited. And he's just like bobbing and weaving on his hind legs and bouncing up and down with his forepaws and barking at the swarm like, you can't catch me. The swarm still tries to slam at him. And they hit with 18, but he is not surrounded and engulfed. And so they do 12 damage, but part of that is absorbed by his natural good boyness, and part of it is absorbed by the temporary hit points that were granted by the Eldritch Cannon. And now we are on to we're on to the animated viscera that is adjacent to Terrell. It attempts to bite and grapple all of these swarming limbs and mouths, and just there's more than one head in this thing, and there just seems to be a dozen of them, and they're all snapping their jaws at you, Terrell.
Gross.
They
Meh.
strike with a 25. Make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
All right, 14 isn't quite enough. You are now grappled by a set of limbs in this amalgamation of bodies. And you take damage.
Ow.
What?
Your
That was my
concentration on the
concentration.
bless holds. But you are engulfed and you take a whole bunch of damage from all these body parts. And you are grappled. So let me add the grappled effect. You know, there was that one set of crows that was afraid, and I never really did anything fearful with that. I completely whiffed that. And if y'all all didn't have all the maximum inspirations already, I would give somebody an inspiration. Because I think Kai should kind of extra that. I did not respect the power of your spell.
Is that alright?
So now we're on to Cherish. Cherish does an Eldritch Blast on the zombie swarm. She hits with a 24. Doing 10 damage. We're down to just a couple zombies now. It's not so much a horde as it is, a couple. Like zombie boyfriends out for a stroll.
Two.
And two of them holding hands while the others are grasping towards good boy. Polton Gray, he takes a shot at the zombie horde because he hates love. But he misses. Oh no, he hits with a 9. Oh!
Nice.
I guess, they're zombies. They're just...
They're squishy.
They're squishy, they're slow. And he does 10 damage. But love is holding out for now. There's this other murder of crows that's flying forward, and this one dive bombs Sigus. But I roll a natural 1, because again, I'm not good at D&D. And it's Kai's turn. Finally, it's Kai's turn.
Right, okay. I'm gonna do Scorching Ray at the zombie swarm. So that's three thingies if I hit. If that makes sense. So that's a hit. Did I kill it? With one. Did we lose Bonnie?
You did not lose me. I'm just struck by the efficiency with which you took out that zombie board. Behold, the power of fire.
Yeah, and I've still got 2 more Scorching Rays. I can do it at different targets.
Yeah, you can target other things with those other 2 scorching rays.
Yeah, so I'll have a go at Murder of Crows number 3.
Because you've taken out the zombie boyfriends.
Do I need to cast the attack again thing?
Yes, you had to do an attack roll for each individual ray.
So that one misses. That's me done.
All right. So now it is, unless you're going to move, it is Terrell's turn.
No, she's stuck.
Right, I'm gonna attack this annoying thing that's... Oh, I'm grappled though, so what does that do to
You're
my
grappled. Oh.
attack?
Let me remind myself. Because I think you took it to attack, but it might just be at disadvantage. I revamped my little placekeepers in my player's handbook and have it nicely tagged nowadays. So you can't move. You can use your, like, whatever, the condition ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as if you're hurled away by a Thunderwave spell. You just can't move. There's, like, no disadvantage to you attacking.
Okay.
You can use an action, like a strength check, to try to get away. Do a strength save.
Well, I'm
get
gonna
away?
hit it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So I shall just try and hit the damn thing. Okay, and I'm gonna do a Searing Smite, which I'm gonna try and remember how to do that. Next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon fires with white hot intensity and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage. Okay, how the chuff do I cast this? Do I cast this on myself or on him?
You're asking me.
I know.
I knew how this worked in July. That time is past.
Okay, maybe it's that. So let me see if this works.
You have to hit him with your attack, which you did.
Yes.
Now you just add that. You just use the extra damage on this guy.
Right. Well, I've added the effect to me because he's supposed to get at the start of each of its turns, it has to do a Constitution saving throw or take an extra 1d6 fire damage.
So there's an effect I think you drag to the creature for that.
Okay. Effects. What? Alright. Okay.
So at the start of his turn, he should take 1d6 of fire damage for your...
If he fails his Constitution saving throw, but that should... Right, so that's the damage. And then I'll just attack him again. You know, it might not even... Yeah. Ooh. And this is just going to be a normal attack, because I don't want to use all my spells.
And your spell DC is 15?
Yes. But it's on his turn, so I think he's got
I'm
a
just
bit to
making
go,
it there
yeah.
to see what I should look for, and in case I need to do it manually.
Okay.
Make sure I have the deeds.
And that's me?
I'm trying to be a good DM. It's not really working, though. Don't mind me, I'm like really bad at reading. Okay. At this point, Terrell, do a perception check.
Okay, hang on. Perception. Uh-oh, it's not my best skill.
Okay. I can't refresh yourself the thing that allows you to see my rolls.
I've not seen anything if you've... I can see a shadow dice and that's it.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm happy about that. And everyone else except for Terrell. Well, actually, Yelena and Kai and Fulton Gray and Good Boy can do perception checks.
Kai's got his eyes open for us.
Ooh, Kai is looking at things. I'm not gonna roll for anybody else because a 20 is enough. Kai, you note for the first time, in combination with a sound, in tandem, in the distance you see the former owner of the giant hand. An undead giant steps around from the barrier of the crypt that had been its camouflage. Steps out from behind this crypt, 40 feet high. And
I feel like
walking.
perception was not needed for this.
He was behind the crypt.
Well, it is kind of dark.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark. It's kind of foggy. And he was behind a crypt. And it's a fairly large crypt. I mean, on the map it looks like it's been destroyed, but this is actually in pristine shape. I just couldn't find a map that had the pristine crypt I wanted. But Kai's the first one to clock it. Okay. It's not that you guys don't notice pretty soon, but he's the first one who's like, oh, there's like this 40-foot tall undead giant that is missing one hand. And it's coming in the distance.
Okay, so I really don't need. Well, yes, so I can make them aware.
This should be round 6. Likewise, you hear a howl, and some zombie direwolves dash forward. This one's behind the giant. He can't get out. There's one more set of crows. And another swarm of zombies. Also, at this point, Terrell, you notice the tethers are moving.
What do you mean by moving?
What I mean by moving is they were all pulled rather taut to a space that seemed coming from the roof and high up from the back of a spire blocked by a steeple.
Mm-hmm.
But now they seem to be moving, all getting pulled slightly to the west. No longer on the roof of the building.
Guys, Brossfeather's on the move.
I was getting bored.
Yelena! Yelena! is your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure... As the log window opens again.
Yeah, is that my
Yeah.
fault?
Poison arrow damage. I don't see the... So I do have fire arrows that I tried to equip myself with, but they're not popping up in the weapon
They might just be
section.
there as... Oh, they're not coming up in your... Let me see if I can do something about that. I might have added arrows. You know, I might have added these arrows manually. But the arrows of Alchemist Fire. Yeah, those 3 things. Let me see if I can add them to your sheet real quick. Ah, now I've got the pop-up. Ugh. I wonder if I can disarm that somehow. Like, just don't tell us anything about things going wrong or things working.
So our giant buddy is back there. He's not really doing anything yet.
Right.
I'm leaning towards... I'm going to
He's
save
moving
those for him.
toward you,
Right, but not here yet.
but he's not there yet.
See if I can take out the nasty thing that damaged Terrell. The animated viscera. That's awful. I'll just hit it with regular arrows. It makes a squishy noise.
Squish. All right, so you do 5 damage to all that viscera that's hugging Terrell oh so tightly. Just to roll a natural 1, but you haven't. So the 12 misses. I can't figure out how to like add it. Oh wait.
Alright, so, well crap, I can't do anything else right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just improvise those
fire ones.
arrows because
Okay. I'm hanging on to this for right now.
because that thing's in my way, and I think it's blocking me from doing the way. And this is not time for me to figure out how Fantasy Grounds works again.
Here, we've got like a half an hour left.
Yeah, it's time for killing.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. So you have moved up. Saga sees how everything is going down. He steps kind of like beside where Terrell is. And he does a lightning lure on the amalgamated corpse. Oh no, wait, he doesn't. He swings with his lightning hammer. He hits with a 22. Oh, thank goodness. He's doing something effective.
Yay, he finally hits the butt.
Wait, no, I failed to do things. Doing 11 damage. Yay. So that's his turn, but the lightning lure goes. I'm not the lightning. The eldritch turret goes off, And it adds another D8 plus 4 to whomever is within 10 feet. Just roll a D8. All right, so that's 9 temporary hit points for Good Boy. And 9 for you, Terrell.
Yay.
9 for Cherish. And wait, does Sygus have any damage? Or I guess 9 for Sygus because he's there. I probably should have done that before. You don't have to be damaged to get temporary hit points. Dur, dur, dur.
Just thinking that I could have cut down on my damage.
I know. Hello.
Derp, derp, derp.
Hello.
Ah, well.
And then the both the the corpse is not moving, so that yeah, they're within 10 feet. So they take 9 damage, and the crows take 9 damage each. The animated viscera is looking pretty rough. Like, the gore, I mean, it started out gory. Let's be frank, it was pretty disgusting to begin with. But now it's just all of this. You're getting covered in it, Terrell. All of that ichor. It's just getting all over your shiny armor. You're going to have to do such a cleaning, a deep clean on your armor later when you guys get out of this.
Oh no.
I'm bad at finding dead stuff. All right, and that is now it's Good Boy's turn. See, I wish the NPCs weren't so clumped together. Good Boy is going to. He can't quite snap at the murder crows hovering over him, so he's going to risk an attack of opportunity. And he made a good choice because the murder crows totally whiffs Good Boy as he bounds towards the animated viscera. Bark, bark, barking. And he tries to chomp. Or actually he tries to slam as he's charging, running from a bar. He tries to charge this set of viscera. And he hits with a 23.
Nice.
And he slams all these bodies. For 14 bludgeoning damage. And with that, the body parts, the last bit of sinew and bone and bristle that was holding these pieces together is sheared apart, and it kind of collapses in this spray of gore. And like Sygus and Terrell and Good Boy, you all get blasted with some body parts, but they're just arms, limbs, heads, organs. They're spraying around the general area. But that creature, that blasphemy of undead, is no more. And Good Boy, he does a happy little dog tail. There's way too many creatures on this board. Zombie runs, Direwolf runs forward, tries to chomp Cherish. It's acting on its own, so there's no advantage. There's no pack tactics into effect. Hits with a dirty 20. It ran forward enough that she has to make a saving throw or be knocked prone by the charge of this dire wolf.
Is she within 5 feet of me?
Well, yeah, I guess, where are you? You're like right there. You're a little
Yeah.
wobbly. Yeah, let's say she's
Then-
within 5 feet of you.
Then it has to roll with a disadvantage. Is it 5 feet? Yeah, 5 feet.
So the attack is a disadvantage, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, let me roll
I
again.
basically put my shield up.
Okay. Oh, it's a good thing, because that disadvantage made it miss. Okay. So Murder of Crows. It's going to go for you, but it does the same thing. Is the same thing affect? Are they at disadvantage because of you? Does
I
your
don't think it
aura
works
affect
for
you,
me.
or does it affect everybody else?
It says when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you.
Okay. So
So,
the Murder of Crows, it flies forward and it's going to try to peck at you, Terrell. But it does a piss poor job as well. At this point, you realize that the mist is getting heavier and heavier. In fact, any denser, and it just might start obstructing your view. Well, everyone except for Terrell.
I was about to say, will it affect that?
A zombie swarm is moving forward, but like, all of these wolves. It's like having to go around these dire wolves. Cherish, she does a well, she's too close quarters with the dire wolf and the crow, so she can't really Eldritch Blast without it being at disadvantage. So she's gonna try a short sword at the birds. And hits with a 14. Colton Gray shoots the dire wolf. Hits with
He's
a
doing
22.
alright.
Does 10 damage.
That's max damage for him again as well.
And the crow's flying forward. Try to peck at Sygus. Hit with a 23. His temporary hit points absorb that damage. This other murder of crow flies over and tries to attack you, Terrell. Misses with a 14. And these wolves all run forward. They're aiming towards, I think they're just going towards Sias. Only one of them gets to attack.
Right, we'll roll at disadvantage again if it's attacking Sigas.
Okay, I'm moving a little bit in advance. So this one is going to be at disadvantage because it doesn't have a friend like flanking Sigas yet. Dropped a natural 20, so that was helpful. But it still hits with an 18. Does 8 damage, which is partially absorbed by his temporary hit points. He does a saving throw, though, to see if he gets knocked prone. Does your thing add to saving throws?
I don't think so. Oh, no, the D4 does. Yeah, but the Bless does, but only on the ones that I've targeted, and I only
Okay.
targeted, yeah.
I was thinking your aura added a plus something. Your
My Aura of
proficiency bonus or
Protection.
something. Yeah.
Fucking long. Hang on, Aura of Protection. Oh yeah, you must make whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier.
Which is?
Which one's my charisma? The +3. The +3.
+3? Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
+3 to this Constitution saving throw.
Wouldn't it do it
Sias
automatically though, with Fantasy
does.
Grounds?
Hopefully it does. I thought I added something that's supposed to do it automatically, but I don't know if it's actually.
Okay.
But he did enough. It would have been a 17 with your thing, but he rolled a 14, and he only needed a 13 to not get knocked prone. So that's that wolf. The wolf that gets to attack Cherish, she's flanked by 2 wolves, so that would have given the pack tactics, which would have given the advantage. So that balances out your advantage, so it's a normal roll.
Yeah.
She's hit with a 17. So roll the damage. So that is almost all absorbed by the temporary hit points. And then she does her saving throw, again with +3 from you. And she beat the 13 DC. So she's still standing. And now we're finally, on Kai's turn again.
Oh dear. Right, okay, so, right. So if I do a fireball, yeah, it
Yep.
says each creature in a 20-foot radius, right? So each square's 5 feet, yeah?
And there's a certain number you can protect. But there is a limit to that. I think it's your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus.
Or it's either your modifier. I don't remember which. I'm gonna look at your abilities. Evocation Savant. Oh, spells. Pockets of relative safety from the effects of your evocation spells. 1 plus the spell's level, so 4 people you can protect.
Okay.
From the effect of that fireball.
Right, so 20-foot radius would be... So I was thinking Direwolf 3, 1, and the Murder of Crows 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then I'd have to protect Cherish.
And the cannon would have to count as an object as well.
Yes, Terrell, Sygus, and that. Yeah.
Probably
Would
position your fireballs so that if you're just targeting those 3 things,
yeah.
you could probably position your circles so that you don't have to sculpt it around as many people.
What are you trying to get? Them.
Yeah, so there you only have to like sculpt it around the cannon and Sygus, so you're pretty cool. Ooh. Well, you had to move it just a little bit for that. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. You got a whole lot of monsters though.
Who's the? Well, yeah, but I can't protect 6 people, though, can I?
No, you can only do 4.
Yeah. So if you move it, yeah, a bit the other way.
A little up.
Yeah, a bit more. Is that all right? Yeah, yeah. Can we do
Yeah,
that?
so then you just have Cherish and Terrell, Sygus, and the cannon, and that's the max you can protect.
Yeah.
And Good Boy and Yelena are just out of range.
Yeah. Okay. So then I can target.
Is it control and click on everything in there that you're targeting?
Control and click.
I think so. Maybe it's a right click. I don't know. Oh my god.
Can you all see that? Hang on a minute. No.
You're targeting a lot of stuff.
Are they all targeted then? Yeah. Is that classed as
Yeah,
targeted?
I think you've targeted everything.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
let's
and-
give it a match. Right. This is where it fails.
Yeah. And now I think you just roll it to the chat window.
I really don't know. Oh yeah! Look at all of them.
The only one thing I think saved, the Dire Zombie Wolf 3 is the only thing that's saved.
Wow.
Everything else is taking full damage, so roll your damage to the chat window.
Okay.
Fireball erupts.
Look at all them dice.
Nice.
Oh, Crow's gone.
Crow's gone.
Up. Okay, and everything else looks pretty scorched.
Hey. Right then, that's me done.
And look at what you did. And as you cast this fireball, you hear laughter in your head.
Here we go.
It's back.
Good.
Somebody really likes fire.
You've got an admirer.
And now, unless Kai wants to move, it's Terrell's turn.
No, I'm staying here.
Okay, well, I want to stay close to these guys because they're handy for the protection. I'm just going to move that way and attack Direwolf 1. Hey! I killed Direwolf Zombie 1.
You killed
Dire
the
Zombie Wolf 1.
All right.
I mean, I think that's mostly because Kai took out most of the hit points, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Kai
So
got
can I
started.
reach Zombie Wolf 3 from where I am? I don't have to move again because it looks like he's diagonally next to me.
You can yeah, he's silent. You can get him.
Okay, then my second attack is against him. Right. Not dead, but hit.
Not quite. but very close.
And that is me.
With a surprising level of locomotion for its bloated form, everybody's favorite bloated ghoul XML comes hulking from the swarms of bodies that make up that zombie swarm that's to the north of you. This larger bloated ghoulish form kind of parts the dead bodies and lurches forward. And it's almost upon you, this bloated, ginormous ghoul.
It's tiny.
It's very small.
Looks like marshmallow.
He's a
Man
wee
rabbit.
little bloated ghoul.
Yeah. I've been
Yeah, it
had
looks
that.
like Slimer from Ghostbusters. Is that what you just said?
No, I said marshmallow man.
Oh no, it looks like Slimer.
Slime's green.
Meanwhile,
Right.
this 40-foot tall undead
Yeah.
giant he has a great club in his surviving hand. And he's looming, and he's almost upon you. This dire wolf moves down, and he is how wide is your aura? Is it 10 feet or 15 feet, Terrell?
5. Oh, my actual protection aura.
Yeah, your protection aura.
Because I've got. Hang on. 10 feet.
Okay, so good boy's just out of it. All right. So this dire wolf, he's just going to attack. He doesn't have advantage because his little friend is not quite in position. And he misses good boy. Over the ramparts. And now I'm going to reveal the rest of the map.
This is where you see a field full of undead.
Now, over the ramparts, hovering above the ground, coming into view is the form, the nightmare that you envisioned earlier when you had your encounter, your precognition of its attack, and your encounter with the spirit of Maliki. The nightmare, its mane ablaze with green flame, comes swiftly flying into view. On its back is the obsidian armored form with helmet lowered of Brossfeather. And as they ride forward, Brossfeather lifts his helmet, and you see, rather than a visage, there's just green flames in the place of a face. Trail, you also see attached to Brossfeather a heavy tether trunk. Affixed to his back, just like the tethers of everything on this playing field that is undead, leads to him. This thick trunk leads back to the direction of the Direwood, the high forest.
Wait, does that mean someone's controlling him, controlling them?
Yes. Based on what you know, that's what it would suggest.
Well, shit.
Just as he's puppeting these things, something
He's
puppeting
puppeting
him.
him. Okay, great.
I pass this information out with a slight tone of panic in my voice.
And as you catch sight of him riding forward, and he chuckles and calls out to you, "We meet at last. Join my army? One way or another." He flashes out of sight. Everyone's sight. Except for Tyrell.
Ha!
He's on the ethereal plane, riding his nightmare steed. And I guess that's where we're going to end this session. And we're doing this in October!
I told you! I told
I
you!
knew it.
Halloween.
It'll end during spooky season, so it'll be totally
Yes.
appropriate.
During
Absolutely.
spooky season. Yeah, because it's 4 o'clock and I can't push this the full, like, what's it? It'll take too long and probably add another hour. And somebody's sleepy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit.
Cannot go into overtime today.
Well, there you go, guys. I feel like that was a lot of combat.
And
should
more
be-
to come.
Storing up your combat batteries, because you've had 3 sessions of just combat, combat, combat.
Yeah, but I think we've saved all this really good stuff for him. Yeah?
That's right. Just hanging on to all
How
that.
are you guys on
Kai.
resources? You're pretty good health.
Yeah, I mean, I've only used I've used 2 first level spell slots. But I'm rooting everything on Yelena and Kai.
And, oh, have we gotten around that, what was the thing that you had a, D6 Faerun that was supposed to check at the top of their turn?
Oh, the abomination thingy that's gone.
That's already gone. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't read my handwriting. I had it written down, but it was just this little blobble next to the actual important information, which I could read. It will be, making a note, Yelena's turn. When we play in October.
Top of the round when I come back. Cool.
All right. So that was a whole session, and you guys probably took about, you took less than a minute. Really? Because you did
Wow.
your bless like practically at the top of the session.
Yep.
And it's been 7 rounds, so it's basically been 42 seconds for that whole session.
Okay, now.
Time is a weird thing.
Weird soup.
Weird soup. That's right.
Okay, well the next time we play is going to be in October. Let me double check when that is in the calendar.
19th?
Yes, it is the 19th.
Right, so the question is,
cool.
when is your daylight savings time in October?
That's not till November, right?
I don't think it's just till November.
Yeah.
Oh, ours is October.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ours is
it's the
November
weekend
3rd.
after. All right, so we'll miss them both, so we should
we'll
be all right.
realigned by the time we play in November.
Yeah. Right, 19th in the calendar.
Yep. Same here.
Okie
All right.
dokie.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Bonnie.
And
Thank you so much for running this.
All right. Well, I hope you've had fun killing the things that you killed.
Yeah, we actually managed to hit stuff, so it's always good.
I love how I expect. So I can't figure out when this log window opens exactly. I just expand, I just stretched
Yeah.
out this.
But I
and
think,
bloop, there it goes.
because you said it was an extra thing that was showing the saves on that abilities tab. I think mine is complaining about the fact that that's not anchored properly on that tab. So it opens every time I open the abilities tab.
Yeah,
In fact,
in fact,
yeah.
I'm going to turn that off as soon as we're done with this. I'm going to restart Fantasy Grounds and turn off that one extension.
Right.
And I'm going to make a note to like look for an update. Because I think that's one that I added manually rather than through the Forge. Because stuff that you add through the Forge, I think it's supposed to update automatically if you go that route. But this is an old thing.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Any thoughts, concerns, stuff for next time?
No.
No, it should be
No, I don't
relatively
think
easy.
so,
It's
yeah.
just like we have to kill things.
Yeah. And at the worst, I will just stand there and point to where Brossfeather is so everyone else can hit him.
I like it.
He's there. He's there. He's there.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Right, thanks, Bonnie. See you
Yep.
next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mari and Group, you are still there. Thank you for joining us and watching. Ta-ta!
See you
Bye.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.